welcome to Bliss Budgeting with Anna. Let me start by introducing myself. I'm Anna. I am a married mama of two sweet boys and the heart behind Bliss Budget Boutique. I started cash stuffing back in 2019 as a way to take control of our finances, get intentional with our spending, and build real savings. Right now, we're on a mission to save to buy our very first home, and I'm using cash stuffing, budgeting, and savings challenges to make it happen. So whether you're just starting or getting back on track, let's encourage each other and do this together, one envelope at a time. For today's video, I will be budgeting for the last week of August. So grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's start budgeting. Also, if you'd like to join us on our financial journey, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything. I also want to give a big shout out to my subscribers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And everyone who watched my first cash stuffing video, thank you so much. So let's get right on. All right, guys. So this week, this is my weekly budget planning. I created this myself. So we're going to be working with a little bit more money than we usually do. So we're going to be budgeting $2,300. So let's start by doing my spending, which is my wallet. So I'm going to give myself a little extra this week. And we're going to do $50 for my spending. I usually only do 20. But we're going to do 50. Then coffee is going to get 30. Miscellaneous is going to stay the same as $10. And then we're going to jump into my weekly expenses binder. And I need to stuff a little extra. I usually only budget $400 for utilities, but my light bill was really expensive this month, so I need to budget a little extra. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60. So I'm just gonna do $100 more for this one. So I should put us at $460. Oh, my pen's not working. Let me try this one. Okay, better. So 100, and then for phone, we're gonna do $70. For gym, well, I am saving up to for the gym enrollment fee. So we're gonna add $15 for that. For groceries, I am gonna do a little extra this week, and I'm gonna add $200. Gas and transportation. I need to add a little more on that as well. So usually I only do $125, but we've been going over our budget for that. So I'm adding an extra $25 just to be in the safe side. Eating out, we're gonna do $100 on that this week. And just because I plan to go out, my grandma's here for a month from Mexico, so I'm planning to take her out to eat, just take her out and show her around. Subscriptions, I'm gonna do 20. It always gets 20 every week. And then miscellaneous, I am going to add $30 in there. And then for my rollover, I'm gonna do 25. And the rollover, I usually unstuff it at the end of the month. Alright guys, sorry about that. Just an FYI, just in case you guys hear crying or running in the back, those are my kids. They're fine. They're just kids, you know. They're loud. Anyways, so I don't know where I cut off, but rollover I usually unstuff at the end of the month, and I use it to add a little more into my savings challenges and into my month ahead binder, or any envelopes that I don't stuff weekly. So usually I always do $25 for that. And then that will be all for my weekly expenses binder. So let's add all this up. So total is $800. So we have 1,500 left. And then we're gonna move on to my savings binder. There's a little bit more. Okay, actually before this one, I need to do my $2.5 savings challenge, and then we're gonna do the last week of August, so that's gonna be $45. Now back to my savings binder. So for emergency fund, I'm going to add $40. And then for this one, I think I have like $21.85, so I'm going to add $415 just to make it the even $2,600. Buffer, we're gonna add I think I'm gonna add $20. For medical, we're gonna do $35. For new car, we're gonna add $10. And then we're gonna jump into my savings challenges. And for mini savings, this is a freebie that I give with in my shop. So if you order from me, this is my fall savings challenge freebie that I'm giving away. It is laminated. This one's not laminated. So we're gonna do $18 for the mini savings challenge. And then for my Pochaco savings, I am going to add $10. So each icon is worth $5. For my Hello Kitty one, I think I'm going to do the heart, which is $20. And for my, I'm going to add $10. And this is a new savings challenge. It's available now in my shop. Each of the icons, you choose whatever you want each icon to be. So I chose $15, so we're gonna add $15 to this one. And for the $1, we're gonna add $2 in there, and then I'm going to add $10 to the $5 one. So that will be all for my savings binder. Let's add this up. So it's $650. So we still have $850 left. Sinking funds, and I'm going to start with my short term. And then for Costco, I'm going to add, I don't have 140. I need to update my trackers. So we're gonna add $30 in there. For household, I think I'm going to do 30 as well. For health, we're gonna add 10. Same thing for copays. For gifts, I'm going to do $10 as well. Electronics, I'm gonna add 20. And then for date night, I'm gonna add $5. We need to plan a date with my husband. We haven't gone on a date in a long time. So for family time, I'm going to add $50. We did use a lot of the money that we had in here this past Sunday, so I'm trying to replenish this. For beauty, I'm going to add $5. For personal care, I'm gonna add 20. And for clothing, let's see, 45. I think I'm going to add 10 as well. And then miscellaneous is gonna get a 10 as well. That will be all for my short-term sinking fund. Let me add this up. So 210. So $640 left. And then we're gonna move on to my long term. And then for car expenses, I'm going to add $20. Car insurance usually always gets $35, so that's what we're gonna add. I'm gonna add a little extra on annual fees, so we're gonna do $30. Self-care, I'm gonna add 20. For vision, I'm adding extra as well, so we're gonna do $40. Sorry guys. For home decor, I'm going to add $5. Just because I want each envelope to at least get something. For hubby, I'm going to add, we're gonna do $10. And then same thing for me, just wifey. For Max, my son, we're gonna do 5. For Ezra, we're gonna do 5. Then Alexa, let's see, 20, 30, 40. I think I'm going to add 15. All right, that will be all for my long-term sinking funds. So let's add this up. 95. So we have $445 left. Let's flip this over. So we're moving to my kids binder. So for their spending, I'm gonna give them a little extra this week. So we're gonna do $20. $10 for baby Ezra. We're gonna add $5 to clothing because we have a lot in there. School expenses, we're gonna do 5. I need to unstuff the, we bought Max's school teacher a gift card, so I need to unstuff that. And I need to update the tracker as well. Sports and activities, I'm going to add $10. Same thing for birthdays. And seasonal activities, we're going to add $10 as well. And then for babysitter, we're gonna add 25. And that will be all for my kids binder. My month ahead binder. And then for housing, we're gonna do $75, which is 3 circles this for this week. For utilities, I'm going to add $10. For food, it's gonna be 15. Phone is fully funded. And then for gas, we're gonna do $10 as well. Yeah, just one circle, $10. And then we're gonna do $20 for car expenses. That will be all for my month ahead. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. So 130. Okay, so moving on to my holidays binder. So Valentine's is gonna get 5. The usual 5 for Easter as well. Mother's Day. I think I'm gonna add 5 as well. Anniversary, we're gonna do 5. Father's Day, 5 as well. 4th of July, we're gonna add 5. And then for Halloween, since I want to finish this by next month, we're gonna do, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna add $30 to that. And I'm gonna add $30 to Thanksgiving as well. For Black Friday, I'm going to just want to do 10, which is 1 icon. And for Christmas, I'm going to add $50. And New Year's Day, it's gonna be $5. And that'll be all for my holidays binder. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna do this. 30, 30, 10, 55. Oops, 155. So we have 65 left. Did I miss something? So for I thought I was gonna have less money than this. Yep, everything looks good. So I guess we can stuff more into our travel binder. Okay. So let's I'm gonna add lodging here, so that way we can add something to that. Okay, so for road trips, since we have 65 left, I'm going to add I'm gonna add $40 here. And then for flights, I'm going to add 15. And I think my camera cut off somewhere in the middle of me doing my travel binder. So we were able to budget out the leftover $65. So I did $40 on road trips, $15 in flights, and then the remainder $10 into lodging. And that will be $65 in total, and that will leave us with the $0. And that will brings us to the end of today's budgeting video. I hope you guys like it, and thank you so much for watching, being here with me. I really appreciate all the support. And again, I'm sorry for the background noise. I do have a 6-year-old and a 1-year-old, and yeah, they're kids, you know, like they run around, they cry, they laugh, they're loud. I love that. So there's nothing I can do. But don't forget to tune in tomorrow, which is Saturday, for my cash shopping video. And don't forget to keep saving and budget blissfully. Bye-bye.